I'm telling you guys, it wasn't my fault, and I'm gonna prove it.
You sure about that? You sure about that's not why?
Damage report. Radius rod completely destroyed, sheared off. As you can see, no biggie. We got a new radius rod we're gonna put on it right now. The brake line got pushed, but not really kinked, not really any damage. So I'll just bend that back. And then from the radius rod bending, and got some paint scuffs here, but that's about it. Also this, I'm assuming the plastics of the Can-Am hitting the Razor Fast Lap spare tire kit here. I scuffed up the paint.
Oh, just my luck.
Powder coat's gone. That's it, man. No damage to the plastics, no damage to the frame other than the paint. There's no dents or anything. Back here, I mean, nothing's wrong with it, just the rod. And then the rim is the rim has some scuffs on it from the radius rod hitting it. So little touch of paint. Oh, look at this tire. Did it go through? Well, it didn't go through at least. Maybe this will be the spare, and I'll have to steal one from Oscar. All right, let's take this down and fix it real quick. Now, considering the damage on this wheel right there, and the bumper skid plate, plus all the damage to the radiator, fan shroud, plastics, considering all that damage, the Pro R only has a radius rod that was bent. Is actually, I would say, pretty surprising. The car's sturdy, man. I mean, so I know a lot of damage is the bumper hitting the tire, and I'm assuming the plastic's hitting here on the the Fast Lab spare tire carrier. But that rim, you would think would have damaged more than just this one radius rod. I thought it would have damaged this one. Doesn't really look. It did scratch it a little bit, but not really damaged. Same thing with the axle. I thought the axle would have got busted up, but no, just the one rod. Maybe it was the angle of how that thing hit.
Ow! Knights of Columbus, that hurt!
But yeah, we're gonna fix this real quick, and we're also gonna talk about what happened and why it happened. And all you guys are commenting, and I appreciate it. I like when you guys comment. But we're gonna talk about what could have been done differently. So let's replace this rod first.
Nasty motherfucker.
That thing just sheared right off here. Basically where the tube gets welded onto this little eyelet, we'll call it. Not good. That's not fucking good. That's not good at all. Rim's cracked. Guess we're gonna have to get a new rim. Oh my god.
I declare bankruptcy!
These two big old monsters won't let me get the wheels. You guys won't stop bugging me. Good as new. Like it never happened.
But it did happen.
Oh my god. Alright guys, we're going to take it frame by frame, seconds before I made the mistake of stopping. Let me just show you what was going on, my thought process of what was happening at the time. I was enjoying the scenery with the wife. I was talking to the wife, hey, this is starting to look really green. I wonder where this heads to. I was kind of excited because if you can see in the distance there, a little bit of rocks going on. So we started going that way. I was excited. I'm going about 45 at this point. My dude started to slow down here, kind of cruise it as I talked to my wife, like, hey, this looks really cool. Going 35, and then I see this. I didn't slam on the brakes. I saw it from a distance, and I thought to myself, well, that's going to be a situation. As you can see, I'm going 34 miles an hour. Little did I know, Jose is right behind me, and from the dust I was kicking up, he can't see. And I slowed down here. We're crawling in through it. I'm thinking to myself, I wonder where Jose's at. I stopped for a split second to look back, and right when I look back, he's already about on my ass. Boom. And as you can see, he kicked me up to 22 miles an hour.
Oh my
So pretty
god.
wild. My wife's yelling at me, what happened, what the hell? And then later on she tells me why I stopped. Man, I stopped, but I was looking out for my boy. That rut was really bad. We're gonna switch to a different clip here. Alright guys, here's another clip. You can see him in the distance. A good 100 feet. His lights are flashing. Unfortunately I didn't have mirrors, which definitely recommend to be able to see him in the distance, kind of gauge where he's at. But here is probably where I'm going, around 45, maybe 50. I start to slow down. We'll move a little bit ahead here. Alright, too late. About here, I'm already kind of cruising it around 35 to 30. I slow down, I see that rut, I slow down, and my boy's coming in really hot, and I shouldn't have stopped there. And as you can see, he's right on my ass, and 100 feet disappears real quick, especially in the dust. So he comes in, you can see he starts to brake right there. You can see how the machine kind of unsettled. He was off the gas, and it you know, pushed all the weight of the vehicle forward as he's off the gas, hitting the brakes. And then he goes into the rut, the right wheel drops down, and at this point he's already kind of sideways. Which I don't know, I think he probably could have got out of there. I'm not sure, man. It's pretty bad right there, and at the speed he was going, if he didn't slow down after he realized I was there, if he kept going with that rut, it's possible he could have rolled, maybe not. I don't know. It doesn't matter at this point, but as you can see, like I had said earlier in the video, bumper hits the tire. Well, actually, I don't know. On this angle, it looks like the bumper hits the wheel and possibly that radius rod, and then maybe the tire hits underneath the chassis. I don't know, but here we go. I mean, that bumper is hitting that skid plate for sure, and the tire is over here near the center of the car, maybe under the chassis, because there's no damage to the rest of the rods, so it's probably under the chassis. And I looked, and there's no damage, but that wheel didn't win this freaking fight. And as you can see, he bounces off like a basketball. Freaking look at that angle. That's a crazy shot. Oh well, it is what it is. It happens. Lesson learned. Let's finish this video. So as you guys saw in that video, an unfortunate situation. Shit happens. That was one that was definitely could have been avoided. But I made a mistake by slowing down and not moving off the trail when I completely stopped to, you know, look for my buddy. And he made the mistake of coming in too hot. So we were both kind of at fault in that situation. I could just advise you guys, never go through the dust blind like that. It's pretty bad. And also never completely stop on the trail. If you have to stop because you're looking for a buddy behind and you guys don't have communications, just move off the trail, off to the side. Worst case scenario, he flies right by you. So definitely something that we're both gonna learn from, and hopefully you guys learn from, so you guys never run into that, because it definitely could have been worse. He could have rolled, we could have got hurt, and luckily none of that happened. Just yeah, you guys were commenting, you guys were kind of getting both sides. Some of you guys are saying that he's at fault, I'm at fault, we're both at fault, and you guys are all right. So definitely something to learn from, and we'll be back better, stronger. The Pro R is already fixed, as you guys saw, with spare tire carrier. This guy goes like this. Boom. Pretty cool spare tire carrier from Fast Lab, and that locks in like that. And well, this one's gonna have to be more an extensive repair. We're gonna have to get insurance involved because there is a lot more stuff bent as I look deeper into it. So obviously the bumper got messed up even more when we had to tow it back. Basically all these plastics are done. The top, the center, the brackets for the light. I think the light it's kind of jacked up right here. It feels like the lip got pulled. The shock tower brace also might be tweaked. The bar that goes from the top to the bottom, I feel like it's tweaked just a little bit. And then honestly, I'm kind of worried because of the frame. So the frame doesn't look like it's pushed back where the bolts are at, but it definitely looks like it's pushed back in the center portion here. So what I want to do is get a fresh set of wheels on this. I already ordered a replacement rim. We got 4 tires coming. We'll put 4 rims, 4 tires, obviously as square as I can get it, and take some measurements and make sure that this side didn't get pushed back. If the measurements are good, you know, wheelbase from the left side to the right side, then we know there's no, you know, damage to the chassis, no bends to the chassis. So I just want to make the precautions and make sure this thing's done right. I don't want to give this back to my buddy messed up. But yeah, we're gonna get insurance involved. It does seem like it's more extensive, so we'll get that going. No problems here. Good thing is we're all safe. Some stuff to replace, but parts can be replaced, but not your face. So we'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys haven't subscribed to this channel, you better subscribe. We got a lot of stuff going on right now. We're gonna go ride with Polaris. While you're watching this video, I'm riding with Polaris. So pretty cool stuff. 2025 Pro R. I can't wait to shoot content with that thing. This machine's been awesome, but I want to get my hands on those freaking cool seats because that's the bomb. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.